on the bench. It's Friday, so I'm kicking back. So let me just share something with y'all, man. Parenting stuff, man. We talking parent stuff today. So my son, my 13, getting ready to be 14-year-old, he's going to his 8th grade prom this year, man. Very dope. Got him a little suit. He gonna be looking fly. Stand by. My son was interested in this young lady that live in the neighborhood, and you know, he was thinking about asking her, you know, to go to the dance. So, you know, me as a pop, I'm like, oh shit, it's pop time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, you know, you ride the bus together. I need to start kind of getting that time in, you know what I mean? Get that time in, get to know her, you know what I'm saying? Just see what's going on. Make sure this is who you really wanna ask. So, you know, it's days when I'm walking the dog, you know what I'm saying? I see him and her, you know, doing this thing, but I also see him and another little kid that's his friend, you know what I mean? So at first I'm like, damn, man, like, how you gonna get at her if you got your man with you? But I also remember growing up and remembering that, like, you always kind of had that friend who was just a better talker, you know what I'm saying? So granted, I would have rather him been doing it on his own, but if he's like, you know, it doesn't feel comfortable just him and her, by all means, I'll allow it. As long as your friend is not genuinely trying to holler at her, I'll allow it. They're kids, you know. This is part of life where you gotta let them figure stuff out. This was Monday. I said, look, you got till Friday. You need to ask her, you know, because the joint is in like 2 weeks, and you don't wanna miss an opportunity because you took too long. So yesterday, you know, I said, hey son, you know, what's going on with you know, with the young lady? He said, oh, I asked her, she said no. So I'm like, she said no? Like, what you mean she said no? He's like, I mean, I asked her, she said no. So I was like, I mean, could you know, explain to me what happened? So he said, oh yeah, Dad, we was talking for, you know, a couple of hours, and you know, I just was like, you know, are you going to the dance with anybody? And she said no. And he said, okay, well, would you like to go with me? And he was like, she just kind of paused for a little bit, and she was like, no. She was going to go with her friends. So I was like, well, son, how you feel about that? He was like, I mean, I don't feel no way. And he's like, you know, we still friends, and, you know, we still cool. And he said his next response, which I thought was very mature, was, well, you know, I don't want to just, you know, we still friends, we cool. I'm not just going to stop talking to her, you know, as a friend just because I wanted to take her to the dance. He said that'd be weird. So I'm like, 10 points for you, son. So I told his grandmother, and, you know, well, I say, yeah, you know, your grandson, you know, he tried to get him a little date for the prom. And she said, what happened? He said, well, she said no. You could just go to the dance and you can pick something up while you're there. So I'm like, you know, hey, that's what grandmas do, man. But overall, I'm still happy for my boy, man, to, you know, be able to see him enjoy these moments. Even though he said they don't be dancing like that, you know what I'm saying, at these parties, I was like, son, man, go get you a dance, man. But that's what I got for y'all on the Friday, man. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend. Cap now.